All Things Motoring International is owned and brought to you by SA's most trusted online vehicle platform, CHANGECARS. Our name says it all. Whether you're looking to sell, need advice, need finance, or need insurance, CHANGECARS has you covered. Coming up this week on All Things Motoring International. Mike's off to the media launch for Fuel Fest, a car show that travels the world and this time is coming to South Africa. And Ernest heads to a museum to find out if planes and cars have anything in common. This is a show with a difference.
Behind me you hear a lot of noise for a reason. Fuel Fest, the name Fuel Fest. Has there ever been a more apt name for an event that is going to rock the world? Talking about rocking the world, where does Fuel Fest come from? We all know the franchise that is Fast and Furious, Vin Diesel, and the legend that was Paul Walker. May his soul rest in peace. In 2024, at a date still to be announced, South Africa will be lucky enough to host 3 Fuel Fest shows in Joburg, in Cape Town, and my beloved KZN. We look forward to sharing it with you. We're going to keep you updated until the event happens. Watch our social media pages. It is going to rock. I had the pleasure of speaking to Taniko and Anel from ST Clubs. Guys, tell us a little bit about the club, starting with you.
Club's been going for about 4 years now.
Wow.
Female run, pretty much from the beginning.
Now, to become a member of this special club, what does it take?
You have to have an ST. We have RSs as well. We do look for the performance focus and Fiat.
Of course.
Yeah. We are very family orientated. That's why our slogan is fueled by family.
Right.
We see our crew as a family.
Now for me that is standout. You say we see our members as a family. We go to a lot of clubs. That statement will resonate with me for a long time. A day like today, Fuel Fest coming up 2024. What does a day like today mean to you?
It's massive. I mean, for today is one of our biggest turnouts, which is just absolutely incredible. For us, it's spending a day with those we love, and that are passionate about the crew, about the life, about cars, about anything.
Guys, it's been lovely speaking to you. The club, the passion, the people, the cars. May you go from strength to strength, and wishing you the very best.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Lovely
you.
meeting you.
Thank you so much.
So we have the pleasure of speaking to Mac Cox, the chairman of the ST Club. Mac, you're not just the chairman, you own 3 of these beauties. Tell us a little bit about your cars, mate.
I'm a Ford enthusiast, I guess.
No ways.
You'd be surprised. Yeah, I bought my first ST in 2009.
Right.
I test drove a lot of cars in order to buy that one, but bang for buck, with the 5-cylinder, there was, I would say, no better car at the time.
So now looking at the badge, I said earlier, ST stands for Sports Technologies. Another pop quiz, RS, what does that stand for? Everybody thinks it stands for Racing Sport, but actually it's not. It stands for Rally Sport. In the late 70s, Ford was dominating the rally scene. Am I correct in saying the RS is a throwback to that time?
I think an RS is definitely Ford's way of saying, here's something special for you enthusiasts. And that's one thing it is. It's truly a driver's car. Not many people have had the privilege to drive one.
Correct.
The closest would probably be the Fiesta ST, the 180, which would be basically a baby version of this.
Mac, it's been incredible speaking to you. Lovely selection of cars here. The crowd is starting to build. Looking forward to Fuel Fest 2024?
Indeed, yeah. And thanks to the owners, because it's all of them that make this happen.
Absolutely.
And yeah.
Guys, your next car, ST RS.
If you want a fun car, there you go. Cheap fun.
Mike, you ready to go?
Sorry guys, I'm just in a bit of a hurry. I'm looking for an e-hailing app When you're in a hurry, you get Uber, you get Bolt, all these e-hailing services. But to the left of me, you get the #1 taxi. ST, spare no horses, we'll get you there in time. Besides me are two special people standing next to two special cars, Kylie and Richard, two beautiful Fords. I take it you were Ford fans when you met, or one of you became a Ford fan from the other. Tell us a story, Kylie, because women always tell the truth, men exaggerate.
This is very true. My husband was always interested in the car scene and all of that, and when we got our Fords, he's like, let's not be boring, let's make them stand out. So that's where the ideas came, to make them stand out.
What is it about Ford that absolutely you love?
It's always reliable, I never have an issue, I love the performance, there's nothing better than a Ford.
Ford South Africa marketing team, use that clip with our permission. Always reliable, and I love the Ford. And for yourself, Richard?
Look, I mean, I've always been into cars and bikes.
Right.
I had a Ford Focus, then I bought one for Kylie. We sold them, she bought that one, I got this one. So we try and stick with the cars that each other have got, basically.
Richard, Kylie, a lovely, approachable couple. You can see the smile on your face. Clearly happily married, but I think the biggest smile is because of the cars.
Yeah, definitely.
And we do draw attention, that's why we did make them stand out.
Yeah.
So it's nice, and Lightning McQueen gets a lot of likes.
You've got a spot me in a crowd car. Lovely chatting to you. Wishing you the very best. Richard,
Thank you.
same to you.
Appreciate it.
As South Africans, we like cricket and we love our rugby. But the pinnacle of international sport, in my opinion, is Formula One. Soccer fans might argue, but that's for a debate for another day. I'm chatting with Marku from Delta Time. Marku, tell us about Delta Time.
Delta Time, it's a company started by my brother and I. We have a big passion for F1, so that's why we started the company. So we mainly want to bring in rare stuff,
Right.
limited edition, all of that. So we've structured our company around bringing in really rare items. So we are fully licensed by each individual team to bring in all their authentic apparel. So it's really an awesome company that we've started up here.
So you'll see the website on your screen right now. I've seen the products firsthand. They're next to me. The quality, it's authentic. It is the real deal. Lovely chatting to you.
Thank you so much.
Wishing you the very best.
Thank you.
Coming up after the break, Ernest visits friends of the South African Air Force Museum in Eysterplaat, Cape Town, and talks to some volunteers on the history of aviation.
I can't get no traction, just spinning wheels. Never like to drive through snow and ice. Please don't criticize me when I drive. I can't get no traction.
Are you looking to sell? Visit Change Cars and click on the Selling tab.
BMW has ties to the aviation industry. So does Rolls-Royce and many others, including the likes of Saab, and the list goes on and on. It's no surprise then that I find myself here representing all things motoring at the Aviation Museum here at Eysterplaat in Cape Town. A place that once again, I've not ever been to, but find myself here on TV. So let's go check it out and see what hidden secrets and gems are hidden away at this little museum. So in my race car, I've got a fire extinguisher that's about this big. But in the 1940s, during the war, they needed something slightly bigger. Now, I'm not sure exactly when this is from, and that's why I've got our resident expert here to guide me, Justin Parks. Justin, what am I looking at and how does it work?
This is a 1930s soda acid fire extinguisher. It would have a tank on the back that would be a pressurized gas. It would then have a hose on the end with a pressurized nozzle that would then have a couple of different settings on it that would shoot that soda acid onto the affected areas where normal water could not be used, like gas, oil, and other things. This is all a tribute to the fire department on base that has helped us bring joy to our visitors here.
Yo, Justin, thanks for the brief intro. I didn't know these existed, now I do. New respect for fire extinguishers and firemen. So Justin, I know you are a super plane enthusiast. For those of you guys that don't know, I did a project on World War I and World War II planes. I can't remember any of it. This, I do remember though, and I'm cheating mainly because I saw it on your cap, is the Dakota C-47.
Yes, it is. To give you some back history on why it's specifically this color and not any other color like camo or whatever, this deck actually flew the first coelacanth found after we thought that it was extinct.
I saw that.
So this
and
is...
that makes this a very special plane.
Yes, it does. This is a very rare aircraft.
This is known as the Super Freelon. It's a carrier, and at one stage, it had the distinction of having the most powerful engine and be the fastest in the world as far as helicopters go. Incredible that now we get to get up close and personal with the beast. I'm standing with Dennis Leeds over here, and I was admiring the MR3 at the back here, which is to me one of the most impressive planes here. And casually Dennis walks over and says, yeah, I flew in one of those. Dennis, who are you, and what is that, and what is your relationship to that?
The one day we were out washing and polishing it at 35 Squadron at the airport, and we were offered the chance to go for a flight in it, and that was something I'll never forget.
Well, apparently it's got 1,500 kilowatts per motor.
Yes.
V12 engines, Rolls-Royce, goosebumps. This one over here, what makes it so impressive? I know it's got 20mm guns that can go in the front.
Yeah.
What else makes this an impressive, other than the imposing factor of this plane?
It's a maritime aircraft. They used to look after our coasts. If there's anything needed for emergencies, if you on the other side there, you'll see a boat there, which they used to hang underneath the fuselage, and they used to drop the boat as a rescue boat to the people in the water. It's quite an awesome aircraft.
Fascinating, and it just shows how South Africa was able to use these aircraft for multiple purposes over time, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Mr. Leeds, thank you for your time, man.
Pleasure, man.
If you think a race car is claustrophobic, you should try jumping into one of these. They called her the pilot maker because of its training abilities. At the back would be the co-pilot, in the front would be the pilot, and it's all very much a tightly squeezed affair. John, what is this behind us here, and why does it look so impressive? Because this is the shape of a fighter jet. It's that shape that we all kind of perks us up. Could you tell us a bit more about this, please?
Basically, this is a low-level strike bomber. So it's the S Mark 50 Buccaneer. It was built in England. It was designed as an aircraft carrier-based jet for the Royal Navy. So basically, the nose would fold all the way flat. We can't do that now because of the ladder in the way. But this is to show you the radar system over here. This would be an air-conditioned, air-dried setup so that the radar could be happy in there.
And lastly, John, what is for you the most impressive feature on this plane?
The shape. Yeah? And its size.
It's a cool shape, eh?
It just makes everything flow, and it also was basically like a first stealth bomber because that flow was not just the area ruling for aerodynamics, but also when a radar beam would shine against the Buccaneer's body, it would send back a smaller return.
Yeah.
So it's not a big slab on the screen, it would be a smaller return.
It's just a little Cessna going for a flight, no big deal.
No, don't worry about it. Yeah, it's no problem.
So I'm standing here with Casey, and Casey, this has got to be my favorite display here at the air show. It's got to be this, the Rolls-Royce V12, producing 1,000-ish, 800-ish kilowatts.
Correct.
I mean, firstly, why would you be dumb enough to get in something with 1,800 kilowatts? Also, fly up in the air, how does it stay reliable?
Well, I think the first thing is to remember that it's a Rolls-Royce, and it's the Rolls-Royce of aircraft. So Rolls-Royce do have a long and very enviable history and track record as far as aircraft engines go. And the Rolls-Royce Griffon, as you've elaborated, 1,800 kilowatts in old terms, almost 2,500 horsepower. It was designed in 1938, and as I said to you early on, it's a 4-valve head, 4 valves per cylinder, overhead cam, rockers, beautifully set up. Then it's a supercharged engine, by the way. It's a twin speed, high speed, low speed supercharger. And when they put full power on this thing, it probably can go up to 3,000 horsepower with full boost and water methanol injection.
Well, this has certainly sparked my interest. Thanks so much to the team here at the Aviation Museum. Come check them out. It's open to the public. My name is Ernest. This is All Things Motoring. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Coming up after the break, we're back with Mike at FuelFest Media Launch, and we see what it's like to launch a Golf 7.5R. Did you know? Co-founded by Cody Walker and Chris Lee, FuelFest is an automotive celebration that incorporates entertainment and art, and fulfills the legacy and the legendary Paul Walker, star of the Fast and Furious franchise. FuelFest features top modified, exotic, performance-built and rare cars from all over the world, and includes live motorsport shows as part of the event. Interestingly, a portion of the proceeds goes directly to Paul's non-profit, Reach Out Worldwide. FuelFest will be heading to Durban, Johannesburg and Cape Town to be part of and showcase the South African car culture in September and October 2024. Will you be joining us there? Are you looking to sell? Visit Change Cars and click on the Selling tab.
The incredible event that is FuelFest is coming to South Africa in 2024. We are proud to be part of it. But an event like this doesn't just happen. It takes a mega team. Luna, you're part of that mega team. What can we expect?
Well guys, it's going to be a phenomenal event. Amazing cars. We've got drifting, we've got show and shine, we've got sound, we've got race events. It's just going to be a bit of everything. We've got a venue in Joburg,
right,
in Cape Town and in Durban. Cape Town and Joburg will be 2-day events and Durban will only be a 1-day event.
So a monster event, as I said, it happens on a worldwide stage. Go visit FuelFest, see it on Google, see it on YouTube. Incredible. The organisers of South Africa FuelFest 2024, we're proud to be part of the team. Luna, been lovely chatting to you. Your energy, your passion shines through. And a big shout out to your sponsors.
Thank you, yeah, Liku and Molly. And guys, please go check us out on our socials and stay up to date with everything we're doing.
So Luna's imparting her knowledge of motor vehicles on us. Luna, pop quiz. Best engine oil in the world?
Let me think. Liquid Molly, of course.
This girl knows her stuff. So you've seen this incredible beauty at Clutchfest, but talking about beauties, we're about to talk to Adrian. Again, a familiar face on the show. Adrian, what have we got here today?
We've got my beautiful 2015 Golf 7 GTI Luna.
Is she stock standard? I mean, the paintwork doesn't look stock standard to me. You've done some amazing stuff to her. Share with us what you've done. Look at the smile on the face, man.
This is a Madeira red color. It's similar to Midnight Purple,
right,
and then we've done the forged carbon. This is actually where it started.
Yes. So the forged carbon, tell us about that as well, because that sounds like an amazing concept that I'm sure very few people actually know about.
Yeah, so not a lot of people like forged, but I like it. So what it is they take normal carbon, they chop it up,
right,
and then you get this beautiful pattern.
Amazing, amazing. Guys, we all know Volkswagen, Golf, GTI, the legend continues. Adrian, you got something special here. To the next 20 years of ownership of this car, wishing you the very best.
Thank you so much, appreciate it.
The year is 1989. Sure releases a hit single, If I Could Turn Back Time. Around about the same time in Europe, Fiat releases the Uno brand. In South Africa, 1992, I'm 19 years old. Michael, you're 19 years old today, and you've got an incredible Fiat Uno Turbo. Tell us about this car.
Well, I bought it for 70,000 Rand. It has about 230,000
Right.
kilometers on it. It's modified. It's
Yes.
making like 180 on the wheels.
But what's interesting, last year you were in Matric. Now,
Correct.
in Matric you had a dream, there was a specific car
Yeah.
you wanted, and it was the Uno Turbo.
It was the Uno Turbo, yeah. It unfortunately didn't work out. I couldn't find one.
Of course.
They're really difficult to get and, scarce in a good condition. So, so I'm really happy with it.
The best part of this car is under your right foot.
Correct.
Michael, you've got a beauty here.
Thank you so much.
Wishing you the very
Michael,
best.
thank you
When
so
you
much.
want to sell it, you know where it's
Yeah,
going.
I'll get your number.
Thank you.
Cheers.
The saying goes, all show, no go. Not when you're driving an incredible Mustang with the absolutely muscle engine that is the 5-litre V8. But it's all about the show. Have you seen a beauty like this? When one thinks of iconic badges, the 4 rings of Audi, the propeller of BMW, the Mercedes, the Maserati Trident, but I think the standout badge is always the prancing horse of Ferrari. Next to me is another horse of sorts, a Mustang. Mustang 5-litre GT, Ford Mustang 5-litre GT. And the reason I say Ford, please find me a Ford badge on this car. Nowhere, you've only got the incredible icon that is Mustang. Cecilia, lovely to chat to you. We've got something super special behind us.
Thank you so much. Yeah, this is my baby and I call her Nova. So she's a 2018 Golf 7.5R.
So what have you done to this beauty? Because she is a beauty.
Thank you so much. Well, what we've done through VAG Motorsport or APR is we've done a full stage 2 conversion.
Wow.
And then obviously, as you guys can see, I've also done a few like minor cosmetic details like my carbon fiber bonnet. I've changed my rims. So for me, it's not just about the performance of the car, but also the look.
Of course.
So you need to drive your car and look good and feel good while you drive it.
So I've never claimed to be a singer. In fact, I don't have a singing voice. However, I'm going to do my best. And it's Cecilia, you're making my day. We're about to do something super special. Tell us.
Well, I'm about to take you guys on a little journey. We are going to launch the car, so I can
Amazing.
show you what she's all about.
She's already warmed up, ready to go.
That's
Just
it.
got to belt up.
Ready to rock and roll.
Love it. So I said, Cecilia, you're making my day. We're about to do an incredible launch. I truly have not been in this car. This is honestly the first time. I have high expectations and I feel that they're going to be exceeded, not met. Yo. I felt like E.T. there where my cheeks changed shape. That was incredible. It goes like it feels like it goes from 0 to 100. Like doesn't what I'm saying, it doesn't go like 0 through 100, it goes from 0 to 100. That's 0 to 100 in 3.5 seconds or less. That is incredible, Cecilia. Incredible. I'm with a very proud owner of this magnificent example. Jude, thank you for the opportunity. What are we in?
Only a pleasure. So this is a 2006 Evo 9 JDM spec.
Wow, 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 wow. The end of another perfect day. The one thing we don't need to chat about is the weather. Why? Because I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you want a perfect weather day, invite All Things Motoring. Fuel Fest 2024. Are we excited? I cannot tell you what kind of show is going to be put on in South Africa. We saw today some of the people who are going to be part of Fuel Fest 2024. The cars, the products, the people. It is a recipe for success. To the organizers, well done to you. I say again, as All Things Motoring, we are proud, we are appreciative to be part of this. You're going to follow us on social media to see the updates. 2024 can't come soon enough.
Coming up next week on All Things Motoring International, Mike talks to the lead auctioneer of Creative Rides. about their collection of some of the finest cars in South Africa. And we head to Timor Hall in Cape Town to check out some interesting classic cars with Ernest. This is a show that will take you on a journey through time.
Good, Delta time. It's a company.
Wait your turn.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Thanks for gifting this to me. I appreciate it. And
Nice one.
I will be your wingman any day.
Okay, you can be my wingman.
It just sounds like an incredible project. You've had it since new, 8 years, not for sale, not even if I offered you 120,000 Rand. Hey,
okay.
you'll give me a kick there, man.
There's the door.
So we don't have a lot of time, so I've asked Luna to share with me everything she knows about cars. Go for it, 3 seconds.
A car goes vroom and it has brakes sometimes.
Perfect. What more can a man learn?
Do you need any motoring advice? From where or what to buy and where to sell? Visit the All Things Motoring International website and click the Advice tab to ask Mikey.